I actually want to speak to this because it brings me to the moment my grandmother changed my life. I was 5, maybe 6 years old at the most at her house, and she would always make the biggest plates. And so she made this plate for me of dinner that she had made, which was rice with a stew on top. It was some sort of vegetable and beef type stew over top, has like a gravy to it. Very good. She was a great cook. But I was 5 and I didn't like vegetables. And so I probably was picking at my meat, and she was telling me, eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables. And I was like, I don't like vegetables. And she's like, your problem is your mindset about the vegetables. It's what you're thinking when you're eating them. Because if you think, ew, I don't like vegetables, then you won't like vegetables. But if you eat them and put them in your mouth and you say, so good, I like vegetables, then you'll like the vegetables. And in that moment, I saw the practical wisdom in her advice. Because if I could become a person who could like vegetables, that would then enable me for the rest of my life to not have this issue, this problem of not liking vegetables, which seems to be everywhere I go. So I took the fork and I stabbed some vegetables and I brought it to my mouth and I put it in my mouth and I said, I like vegetables. And as I started choking down these vegetables, something amazing happened in that moment in my mind. And it's that I found something about the vegetables that was good. It was like I started to taste the flavor in the vegetables and in her seasoning. And I was able to eat more. I can't say I loved them, but I was able to eat them, which is now a life skill that I could take with me for the rest of my life. And I was grateful. But it's not about the vegetables. It's not about being able to eat the vegetables. It's about being able to choose what I like. It's about, from that moment on, I could choose to be a person who liked vegetables. I could walk around and say, oh, I like vegetables. I could choose to be a person who liked math, who liked school. I could choose to be a person who loved his wife. We have the power to choose even what we like and what we love by changing the mindset and the self-talk around it. And that is powerful.